Cubs taking on the Braves. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering way off the plate.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Up the middle, McGonigal tosses to first. One up, one down. So here is Bryce Harper.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Two out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Jake Arrieta.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Gets it to first. And a quick out, number one. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Shota back to work. And that's in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1. 8-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 just misses the mark outside the zone. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Gleyber Torres up to hit. kicks and deals.
Aye.
Glaber gets a piece, 1 and 2. Second inning here, no score. That one not close. The count now 2 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Alex Bregman.
That is it. The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul.
Aye.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Hard hit left side. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely. Foul ball there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. On the ground. And that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now,
runner on the go. Pitch is low. No throw, safe at second. Runner goes again. That's it for a strike. Throw to third, safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Center field. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back on to the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Line drive, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Oh, look at this. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1. Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
The count.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Huge. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Fouled off. He was late. Happ getting to start in left. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2015. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Stepping in, Jonah Heim. Fought off foul. To first, and he breaks for second. In there safely. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Happ leads off second with nobody out. Stays alive. This one in the air. Bregman sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away. At the plate, Robin Yount. Up the middle. That's a hit. Happ on his way home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. And misses inside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Here's Contreras now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up.
Runner takes off. That one the other way, and foul ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Runner goes again.
3.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now Manny Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Throw to first. Gets him.
Got him.
One away on a drop third strike. Anthony Santander at the plate. Walked his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Inside, ball 2.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Man at first with one gone. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Misses again, inside. 5 in a row.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Santander leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. In the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bregman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Hayward makes a move towards the gap. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And a liner around into right center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's going to be Byron Buxton.
0-1.
Bunch it towards the mound. The throw to second is offline. First and second, no outs. Bellinger digs in now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 3-zip.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
run around the move. On the ground, right side. Torres. In the dirt. Nice pick. In half up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander in pursuit. Stretches out and hauls it in. Jonah Heim now at the plate. He popped out his first time.
Heim.
Foul ball. Move to second, and he's back in easily. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
He's trying for third. And right back to the mound. On to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The Lions, the right fielder.
This guy who grew up
Bellinger.
in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Struck him out looking. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Doubled his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings and misses. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Roman Anthony.
Anthony stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Good eye in that spot. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
1 ball.
Anthony leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Robin Yount.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
McGonigal in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There goes the runner. Out towards right center field. And it's into the gap. Flying around third is Yount. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Swings through that one for strike 1. In the air, center field. Anthony sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And it's fouled away. Out to center. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Fielder,
Byron Buxton, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Buxton.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Misses the ball, and it falls in.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down and pitch.
Runner on the go. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner on the go again. That one to first. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Bryce Harper. Shota back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, the manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And here is Manny Ramirez. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Yates measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Catcher has it, fires to first.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That's inside.
Just missed. And now 1 and 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And it's through for a hit. The throw in, and he's out.
Right there on the
Butt down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Gunnar Henderson.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
That's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Close, but call the ball. 1-2 to count. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now here is Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
And that's
off the plate, ball 1.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. There's the strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. No play. That's an infield single. Man at first. Jonah Heim will hit next.
Jonah Heim.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Runner goes again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nabs it. And now Robin Yount.
Shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swings through that one. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that'll get down for a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. Passes third. He wants it all. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. It's 8-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now a chance for Kevin McGonigal. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one finds its way through. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Matt Strom into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in.
Runner takes off out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's Jason Hayward. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. 2. And there'll be no throw. He's in there with a stolen base.
Head on the tag.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
And that misses. Ball one. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And they tag him out. And the batter now, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hit to right. Hayward on the move towards foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, right field. Bellinger sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And here is Byron Buxton. Late on that fastball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Jeter. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Buxton. And here comes Bellinger.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Bouncer to second. Torres whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now here is Harper. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Manny Ramirez digs in now. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. And now Anthony Santander. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses. On the ground, right side. Puts the tag on him, leaving the box. And that's the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Hobie Milner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Jonah Heim. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. Anthony makes the grab. That is the inning. We go to the ninth. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Yates back to work. This one in the air right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex.
So, man aboard.
Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Air tag.
And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that.
Line to left. Happ makes the catch for the out. One away. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight,
Oh, one's
Boog,
the
and that's a
count.
pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into
No
my
balls,
mind right
2
now.
strikes.
Pitch
One
misses.
ball,
Now
2 strikes.
1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The tag, and
On the
he's
tag,
out.
You're out.
So it's their last
catcher,
chance in this
number
one. And
28,
here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, good
0-1.
luck catching up to that one.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
He's trying to
No
stay
ball,
away from
2
this
strikes.
lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And this one. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars and the Lions. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Max Fried.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Now he turns and heads for second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Michael Conforto will climb in. That's to third. Bregman to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. 2 down, bases empty. Jorge Soler up into play.
Jorge Soler.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Splash into the fountain and gone. Home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here at Coors Field, and towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Harper now, the first overall pick back in 2010.
Harper.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Manny.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Harper off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Max Fried will go to work. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. That's out to center field. This one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now Dalton rushing. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. The tag save. He scores on a wild pitch. Here is Goldschmidt. Swing and a foul out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And first offering is fouled off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. And he takes a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the air, center field. Anthony brings it in, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. That's too
Ball,
low.
that's low.
And it's 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bellinger up to hit. Just missed. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. Austin Wells now at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Goldie. And he's out on the tag.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that one gets past the catcher. To third, tag, got him. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's Alex Bregman. Freed back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here is Michael Conforto. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Soler batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Throw down to third, but he's back safely. Conforto on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And O'Neill is retired. And that is that. here in Denver as we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Derek Jeter. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Harper.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So now here's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Ramirez, a powerful designated hitter, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
We got full count.
That one ripped. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Freed gets his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Now back. Second base.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So digging in, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1 so
now
far.
Batting. Catcher Dalton Rushing.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ball 1 there.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
And that's a little bit high. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here is Gleyber Torres. Singled and scored his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Lawler zips it across, and Gleyber Torres retired. Here's Alex Bregman.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And big swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Now an 0-2 from Fried. On the ground to third, Bregman. Oh, the throw is over his head.
No, he's safe.
And he'll reach second with 1 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And fouled off. Lawler, the runner at third. Bregman on at second with two down. That one down the line. Whips it across. Third out. Back here in Denver. Bottom of the inning. Now, here comes Cody Bellinger.
Edwin Diaz.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
No balls, two strikes.
He goes down looking. Next to hit, Austin Wells. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Roman Anthony will hit next. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one. 98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Top of the sixth inning. Now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Free, back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. O'Neill goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Left field, Santander. And it's caught for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball there. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Dalton Rushing digs in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. To the right side, and that chance handled to first, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off
sixth
for the
inning.
Lions,
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. Towards first. Goldie takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Here is Bryce Harper. And that's in there for strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's way high. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Runner on at first with one gone. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Bangs off the wall. Harper rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. He beats it.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Santander in the box now. Takes strike one. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground at first. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. The run comes in from second. It's 4-3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Just off the inside edge. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, and 1-0. Two on the radar gun. And that one in the air center field. One up, one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for them.
Now
Mark Davis taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Next to hit, Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Comes up empty.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Count. 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Torres slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Base hit coming home. The relay
comes through with the RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Jeter off of first with 2 away. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Denver, and now the DH, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Way high. Fly ball down the line. Soler running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Torres
pulls that one foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Soler going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now here is Dalton rushing.
0-1's the count.
The tying run at the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Paul Goldschmidt now, a pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Not even close there, and that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Inside, ball 2. Late with the swing there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. The shortstop takes the ball. That one in triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You